Yeah, hi everyone. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Okay, guys, we have Shreya ma'am. Okay, so she has somewhere around 7+ years of experience in IT and in the agentic AI and Python experience. She's a Python developer initial. Later, she transformed her career into agentic AI in one of the project. Okay, so almost she has 3 years of experience in agentic things and all. So, ma'am, could you please share your screen and brief about yourself in your voice?
Yeah, sure. So, hi everyone. So before we start, can we know how many know who were like has used ChatGPT or similar AI tool? Okay, most of you now has anyone seen an AI actually complete a task on its own?
Ma'am, can you share your screen in between? So
Yeah,
guys, so it should be interactive session. So please unmute and speak it up. Okay. So it's
yeah,
a great learning platform. You guys can, open up your mouth and speak whatever you have in your mind about, what this agentic AI. So how we can make it better with the Python. So what are the things that we can improve? Okay. How we can use it in our daily life as well. So please, guys, please do respond. Okay. Okay, ma'am. Please continue.
yeah, sure, sure. So
Can you keep it
base,
in the slideshow mode? There is a slideshow option on top. Yeah.
okay.
Yep. Interesting. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Just a minute. So anyone have any idea about this agentic AI? How does this work? Okay.
No.
Yeah, Chashma. Yeah. Okay. So let me tell you what. Here is why it matters. Every company right now is moving from simple chatbots to AI agent that can actually complete tasks. We're coming to the chat bot. It will, if we ask a simple question, like it will reply one time answer. We're coming to the agentic AI, it is different. Like instead, like the chatbot will be like FAQs, system that book things, and also this entire workflow can be managed by the AI agent. That shift is creating a new way of rules, and also almost nobody is trained for it yet. That's the gap we are going to start losing today. So the learning path of this agentic AI is like, anybody have experience on Python? Like, hello, you can raise your hand if you're not able to, like, respond through mic or anything.
Not exactly, but I have used it in configuring a workflow. Just basic idea, but not
Mm-hmm.
deeper
Yeah.
knowledge.
So, for this agentic AI, Charishma,
Yeah.
so it is not completely needed for
Okay.
like these list dictionaries, the building variables, how the string works. These were the common terms which we learn like in the basics of the Python. That also I have included in the curriculum. So that will we will be discussing further too, and those will be helpful for us, which is the heart of the agentic AI, which is LLM, that will be working on these basics of Python itself. So if we are going to learn the agentic AI, we should be learning the basic skills of Python also. And after that, the picture which comes into the after the second one is Gen AI. After that, LLMs. Just a minute. Yeah. The Python is the first step, and the second one is Gen AI. Gen AI is the one where everyone we found each and like the chatbot, chat GPT, or everything which is working on this Gen AI tool itself, and which is running is LLMs, and then agentic AI comes into the picture. Python itself is the foundation, as I said you before. It is the most beginner friendly language that's also powerful enough to be used by the biggest AI companies in the world. Okay. And there might be a question wondering in your mind, why Python, not Java? Anyone could answer that? Why do you guys think like Python is the most feasible one to generate this AI agents, not the Java? Why people are preferring Python over Java?
Java is a bit complicated when compared to Python.
Correct. Correct. Is there anything else?
I think we don't require to write a lot of syntax. Directly we
Y-
can write.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
So
mean,
this is the, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Complete.
syntax wise, it's bit less as compared with Java, as I know that.
Yeah, yes, yes, yes. So this is a question I get a lot. So let's answer it directly. Like Java is obviously a fantastic language, I would say, and it's still everywhere in large enterprise bankings and backend system. But for coming to the AI and agentic development specifically, Python wins because there are few concrete reasons. The first one is every major AI company which is offering OpenAI, Anthropic key. We need keys, right, to activate this LLM and all. You will be learning further in these classes, but initially, just adapt with these words in this demo session. OpenAI, Anthropic key, Google, which are ships its official developer tools using the Python first. When a new AI model or feature comes out, the Python version is ready from the day start. Java support is if it exists at all, it will come later if ever. Not now because everyone it is easy, right? As you said, Charishma, it is feasible, it is simple, it is, object oriented programming language, obviously, but which are generating these keys or which are used to develop these agents also, they were coming across this Python language. That's why we'll be using that. And the second one is the entire ecosystem which is building around this Python. Tools like we'll be using LangChain, Llama Index, PyTorch, and the Hugging Face. The tools you will be using this throughout this course are Python libraries. This isn't a small technical detail, like it means the fast moving and the cutting edge of the work which is happening in the Python. And the third one I would like to say is that mm, Python, let's say if you're working a idea, you can write a code in a minutes, right? As like Cherishma said, it is a simple coded language. If we want to write some code saying if we want to reverse a string, okay. If you want to reverse a string, we can write the code in Python in just 2 lines. If it is coming to Java, that might be a different case, right? Because we should be there. Yeah, yeah. Charishma, you were saying something?
No, no, Shri.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Coming to the Java, it will be like there are indexing, syntax, that semicolons. There is no syntax-based one. There is a spacing index we need to follow in Python, but there will be a few lines course, as she said. Okay, and okay. So it's not that Java is a bad language, but it's that simply the Python is a simple and the industry standard for this specific kind of work. That's exactly what we are going to teach here. So what generative AI? The second one which I have told you is generative AI, right? The third one is anyone if remembered, which is Python is the one. Next Gen AI, next LLM, then Agentic AI. I posted in the chat window. Okay. So the second one is Gen AI. Like which is a short form of generative AI, obviously. Like most software before this was built to classify or predict things. Is this like email spam with will this customer will be available or the time slots? But generating AI is different. Like it creates a brand new content. Like you, I hope everyone have used the Gen AI is like we can get the text what we want. We are able to generate the images, code, even music too. They when there is not supposed to be like any drums or the like violin, piano, like anything like that. With the AI itself, they are generating music, and there are many albums which already been done, right? So ChatGPT, Midjourney, and Claude are all the examples of this Gen AI. Hope till now it is clear, guys. If there is something you would like to ask, you can heads up and ask me right now. Then we can go to the next step, which is LLM. Hello.
Yeah, Shreya, I can see Gemini
Hello.
for step 4B. Yeah, Shreya, yeah, am I audible?
Yeah, but your voice is breaking. Yeah. Tell me.
I could see you are in step 4B in the slides.
Yeah, I'm in step 4, but I don't know why it is not moving. Huh, it is. This is the LLM. I'm just asking if there are any questions.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then let's go to the next step, which is LLM, the engine which is inside this Gen AI. What do you understand by this line itself? It is there. The meaning itself, it is there. You can elaborate on its own. Anyone? Okay. Okay, I'll take it as no, and I'll proceed with this brief introduction of this LLM. So LLM means nothing but large language models. This is the specific technology that powers most of the today's Gen AI. Like at its core, an LLM is trained on massive, like large amount of text to do one simple job. You know what it does? We all use WhatsApp, right? Correct? We all use WhatsApp. When we are texting, how the prediction will be coming are on the top, are there, like then we will click on R without typing even it, which is LLM. That is the job which is it is doing. This LLM is trained on this massive amount of text to do, predict the next word. That sounds almost like too simple to be useful, but once you train on that close to the entire internet, it's a large enough, like large amount of scale. Predicting the next word will, turns into something looks like it can be reasoning while we are texting, summarizing anything, if we are answering some questions, even writing in the code. Like if you have used visual studio code, when we are typing, it will predict the next code which we are expecting. Like if we are saying if, then the continuous part is else, right? If else statement is there, no, else it will be recommending. That's how the prediction of this LLM in the before it going to predict, we need to train it well with the massive amount of data so that it the prediction will be on the real time version. And the last and the final one, which is agentic AI, with all this come along with this one, this fourth one, which is 4D. It is a powerful tool, as I said. Take that the same LLM, instead of letting it reply just once. If we say, what is the time now? Or if we are asking something related to, it won't just reply once, it will keep it in a loop. Now it can, like a human, if we are asking about something, we will, like, okay, this is interlinked to another one, this is interlinked to the other one, then we will decide what we have to do for certain situations, right? So in the same way, agents will be working like that here. So we will be giving access to the tool, so now it can decide entirely on its own. When it needs more information, it will get the information. It won't be saying, no, I won't be I'm not able to. Sometimes you see gen AI tools which were chat gpt, no, I can't predict this, or I'm not certain about this, like that. Those kind of replies are possible. But coming to the agentic AI, that is not the case, because it goes into the loop. It won't stop at one point. It decides what to do next, repeating that cycle until the actual goal which we have is actually met. Hope this everyone got it. What is agentic AI? Is nothing but it predicts in a loop, and it divides each and every sentence. It keeps the goal embedding and everything, and it comes up with the actual output. So if you want to understand in a simple one line, the overall which I have explained, Python is the language we build in. Gen AI is a category, okay, of this AI which we will be working with. And coming to the LLM, are the specific engine which is the heart, which able to, for the reasoning and all, for prediction and all, we will be using LLM. And coming to the agent, is what you get when you put that engine in a loop with the tools and a goal for it. Each layers needs one. You can't build an agent without an LLM, and also you can't use an LLM without the Python skills. Like, it's a loop of circle which is totally interlinked with each other. Like, this is a where is the chat window? Sorry. Okay. Which, what I have posted in the chat window, those are the interlinked versions of interlinked diagram which I have put for the agentic AI. So this is the next slide. Why this is opening up for so many jobs, and why we are learning this? Why you guys joined this session? Any response? Why we are trying to excel on this agentic AI?
So in my point of view, I would like to, know more about like how we can automate, manual tasks into the
Hmm, hmm, hmm,
automatic
hmm.
way. So that is the view I have. So
Yeah, yeah.
from my son, that's the reason I joined. I mean, I would like to
Yes,
more this agentic. Yeah.
yes, yes. Any other reasons, guys? Okay, so let me put the picture of everything. Hope you guys understood what is agentic AI, which obviously manual task by continuously integrating it, which breaks every each and step and gives us the output which is in a loop without even human intervention. So according to the, I have done some research and bought you this. LinkedIn's own 2026 jobs on the Rise report. AI engineer is the single fastest growing job title in the US states. And with job postings up 143% in just in the last year, and And coming to this, across AI and ML roles more broadly, posting grew 163% from 2024 to 2025. And coming to the agentic AI role specifically, the exact thing which we are going to learn forward grew 280% year over year to around 90,000 open listing. Globally, there are over, 500,000 open AI and ML roles positions right now, but there are no much of a people who knew about this. So there are much more opportunities which are opening. This is an futuristic skill. It's one of the fastest hiring categories in tech today. Like even the freshers which are trying to learn, they are landing in a jobs which with the higher pay, even 4 to 5 years equal to the 4 to 5 years developers in today's point. Yeah. And we have prepared some roadmap. Hope Hari will be sharing with you guys soon. In that, what I have just described is that, as I said, we'll be starting with the Python fundamentals, and you'll be first learning about LLM API calls and how we will be building. By the, then after we'll be moving Gen AI and then the to the agentic AI. Yeah. If yeah, I'm done with the session, Sachit. You can take over.
Yeah, okay, okay, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Let me share my screen.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, guys, so hope my screen is visible. Can someone
Yes, yes,
confirm? Yeah,
yes, yes.
yeah, thank you. Thank you, Shreya. Okay, so as we discussed, so from this course, what we will be take it out like, so we will cover Python part, okay, whatever it is required for to, make it happen for this agentic AI. That is the first part. Okay, so we will going to help you with the POC. POC means proof of concept. Okay, that means you are going to build one project. Okay, so Shreya madam will be going to help. Okay, the duration of the course will be having for 2 months. So after 2 months, so every bi-weekly. Okay, so bi-weekly we will connect and we will get code review with Shreya ma'am. So she will guide you wherever you get stuck, and we will be going to be in touch with you. So you have to, whatever the code that you build, you have to push that code into, um, GitHub, something will be there, right? Code repositories. So these all things we will be going to cover. So we will teach you from the scratch, how to build the code or how to post the code. Okay. However, exactly it will be going to happen in the real time. However, we do in the, office, like once you get the job, so how we will do work with the team. So all this culture, uh, office etiquettes, everything we will cover. So how to, how to write the code, how to push the code, if you lack with some knowledge, so how to get that knowledge. So everything we will cover here. Okay, so code reviews will be there in the bi-weekly, like once in a 2 weeks we will be getting, code reviews with Shreya ma'am. So she will be going to help with us, like uh, building a POC, and along with that, uh, so we will be going to provide some internships as well. Okay. So we will provide internship certificate that you can keep it in your resume, and saying that this is the product that we developed in the so and so company, something like that. The companies, whatever we are giving the internship certificate also, that is a genuine companies, like which are in Hyderabad and Bangalore. So that certificate is also will be very valuable. So that is also will be going to give it to you. Okay, now you don't need to ask anyone. You just go job portals now, we found it, LinkedIn, okay, and Indeed. So these are the major job portals in India. So you can open any one. Okay, so I just opened Naukri. So I just type, okay. Let me just typing and clicking enter. You can see how many openings are there. You know, in overall India, like we can see 7,000 plus jobs. Yeah. Hope my screen is visible, Sriya. So you can see Naukri, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, yeah. So you can see, in some other companies they are hiring 1 to 5 years. It means like if you having 6 months of experience internship also, you can apply to the jobs. Okay, let me keep freshness. Okay. So let's see last month data. The last month data. Okay, around 5,000 plus like 5,800 jobs. So I just want to update like experience as well. I just want to keep it. Uh, I'm just keeping 3 years of experience. Okay, so let's see this. 2 years, 3 years, there are many. Okay, let's keep 1 year. Let's see. There are 161 jobs, 125. In Hyderabad, Chennai. Okay, whatever is one is there, that also freshers also can apply. CGI also hiring. Experian, this is also one of the leading bank, Experian. So this is for freshers. Okay. So I'll share these links. Okay. You just go and check by your own. Okay. You don't need to believe anyone. You just go and check in the Naukri, LinkedIn portals and, grab the information so you can understand. So are you guys clear with this? Like, how we are going to deal with. So you will get the, so I'm just wrapping the things. Okay. So we will cover Python part and along with Gen AI, LLM and Agentic AI. Okay. We will help you with the one, unique product, whatever you have in your mind, you can develop, or else we will give you the one project. So that project you can start implementing like, after the sessions, like after 2 months of our sessions. So you can start developing that. And anyhow, I will be there always to, get in touch and resolve your queries. So we will be having the code reviews like bi-weekly. We will connect, somewhere in the weekends and we will have code review and we will, get resolve whatever the queries that we have in our mind. So after, done with our project, I like a POC thing, then we will provide you the internship certificate. Okay. Just go and check all these. Okay. I'll share all these notes and, uh, curriculum that how we planned for 8 weeks. All things I'll share with you in your WhatsApp. So any open questions? That's
E-
from my end as well. So yeah, yeah,
Everyone,
please.
yeah, yeah. Everyone can feel free to ask question, guys, because this is a session which will be hoping helping your future and also, everywhere the skill will be excelling. How you
Okay.
want this session to be,
Yeah,
or is there any other inputs also you can put in?
yeah. Shriya ma'am also knows Telugu well. So మీరు క్వశ్చన్స్ ఏమైనా ఉంటే తెలుగులో కూడా అడగచ్చు, ప్రాబ్లం. Okay, then yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for joining. Shreya ma'am, thank you so much for
Yeah,
joining the
yeah.
call.
Thank you,
Thank
thank
you.
you. Thank you, Sachit.
Yeah, thank you
Thank you,
everyone. Bye.
everyone. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.